What's going on, world? It's your boy, Coach J from manifestation.com. As usual, I'm chilling out in nature, y'all. You know, breathing in some good air, you know. Y'all see my hair? I'm growing it out a little bit, growing out my beard. I got to get it trimmed up here soon, but I've been letting it grow for about, I think, a little over 2 months. But anyway, I'm always out in nature, and I love it. I love it. I've been through a lot in my life, and it took me into my late 20s and early 30s to really begin to put together a puzzle or a roadmap where I can get to the next level in life. I had been stuck for a decade. And when you just keep spinning your tires for a decade, you need change. So ladies, fellas, I have a crazy story to tell you today. You know, I try my best to keep it short, but sometimes you think 12 minutes and it turn into 30. Today, I'm about to pour my heart out. I'm about to put some medicine from my heart on y'all hearts, if I can. You hear me? Even my eyes a little red because, you know when Tupac said I shed so many tears, man, you got to let this out somewhere, outside of the gym, which, help you keep your physical body and your mentalness in shape. Them tears help that emotion get in place. For a long time, I was always scared to publicly show that I cry. You know what I mean? Because of the judgment that could come behind it. But the truth is, I've been that way my whole life. I'll be angry when it's time to fight. I will be angry when I was sad, when I was mad, and I would be angry when I was happy. And, I was the type of kid that could watch Lion King and be sad about Mufasa getting killed by his own brother Scar, you know what I mean? So, but that's something that I tend to hold from the past. So, guys, let's get into this real fast. As I'm in nature today, I'm reading a book. All right? And I'm gonna get into how I'm having a baby with my little sister, right? That's my baby sister. She's 9 years younger than me. She's 22, I'm sorry. And I am 31, all right? I'm sitting in the park, and I'm reading this. Pretty good book, you know what I mean? Some things I agree with, a lot of things I agree with, some things I disagree with, you know what I mean? But good book nonetheless. So, Coach J, you're sitting in a park? You're not meditating? You're reading a book called Kick Your Addiction, How to Quit Anything by Dr. Fred Wolverton and Susan Sipario? Yes. So guys, I'm 31. I don't have any kids. Recently broke up with my high school sweetheart, and childhood trauma has a lot to do with why I don't have any kids. I had a horrible childhood. I did not have a childhood. I was a social experiment, and as soon as I was able to take on responsibility, loads of them were given to me. I shoot a lot of I plan on continuing to shoot more content and share more about that, but I just like to share my life with you all because I believe that I'm here. It took me 12 years, 31 years total, but after the age of 18 and leaving home, it took 12 years to realize, I really believe I'm here to help people. I have a good job. I came from the golf course, making good money, hanging out with millionaires, but it is not fulfilling to me. And my black belt don't like being in the sun all day either. I need some shade, geez. But anyway, more important than that, I'm not fulfilled, right? Okay, boom. You go make 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, whatever in a week, sometimes in a day. You know what I mean? You can have a really good day. You never know who you can have. It's not fulfilling. I mean, I even had an event where I made a lot of money gambling. This I'll be honest, gambling. You know what I mean? I went into a casino and wham, walked out with a check for 5 digits up there, in the 5 digits. And I'm gonna share about that later. I freestyle these videos, guys, so forgive me, bear with me. I freestyle them. As I keep going, I'll get better. I always try to make it perfect and write a layout in the script, but I'm like, I don't have time for that. Me and my sister about to have a baby, right? Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm serious. So, rough child, I don't have any children because of that. And me and my recent girlfriend just broke up because of an addiction that I had been fighting with for since I graduated high school, okay, since I left my mother's home. I remember when I was a junior, we started drinking alcohol underage, but I used to only drink recreationally and socially. You would never see me buying alcohol or thinking about alcohol prior to that, prior to me leaving home and graduating high school. But once I left my mother's home in the way I did, and it was clear that me and her were done, right? She pretty much clipped my wings and kicked me out the house. She never even helped me grow my wings. I would grow my wings on my own, right? In terms of being sufficient in life and feeling safe and powerful and having an identity. And every time she would see that, it's like it intimidated her, and she would clip my wings. And cool, so I'm in the nest, 17 years old with clipped wings. All I know is college football scholarship. But then I tore my ACL. And I could have went JUCO. I mean, I could have went to university, but I wasn't about to pay $30,000, $40,000 for the schools that I wanted to go to, you know? And I could have went JUCO, but when you get kicked out the house, it's time to get some money, y'all. You know, I'm living in my auntie basement. I could go to college. Both of my parents make too much money for me to get scholarships. Maybe that's an excuse, you know? But as soon as they look for financial need, they're like, both of your parents make over 80, 90, 100 grand. What you want from us? Go talk to them. They didn't save. So the addiction, let me try to stay on point here, right? Getting better as I go. You don't have to get it right. You just have to get it going. So therefore, I don't have any kids. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm single. It's just me in the world right now. As far as my personal life goes, you know, I have a couple aunts I love, a single aunt, one uncle, two uncles and two aunts that I'm close with. But other than that, I'm not really too close with anybody in my family. My father, I lost him to suicide. It'll be 3 years on Christmas. And my mother, she's still the same woman she had been since I was a child. She doesn't like to attach. Attachment scares the hell out of her. And she just abandoned me and my sister. So let's jump into this. It took me 7 minutes, right? I hope it was a decent intro. My sister called me on 2 days ago, on August 15th. I say, hey, how you doing, sis? You know, we don't have a super close relationship. We 9 years apart, you know, but she called me, you know, and she has her issues too. Trust me, just like I have my issues. I'm sitting here reading a book on addiction, and I call myself Coach J. I'm not perfect, you know, but things about to get a whole lot better for me after this phone call I just received. So my sister called me and she says, hey, have you talked to Ariel? Ariel is our big sister, but she grew up in a different house than us, you know. She like our half sister, so she grew up in a different household. So Ariel didn't experience the trauma of my mom, even though she knows of it, and as an adult she got to experience it because she lived with my mom. So she said, have you talked to Ariel? I'm like, no, I ain't talked to sis. She said, I just want to let you know that I'm 5 weeks pregnant. Whoa, okay, all right. I'm about to be an uncle. I'm not ready. She not ready. But at the same time, it was still a feeling of like, wow, you're about to have a kid. The family's about to expand. I'm about to be an uncle. You don't know the role that my aunts, both of them, especially Denise in her own special way, but also Nene, have played in my life. My life would be, I don't know what it'd be like without them. So now, all right, cool. We get to talking about life. First thing I'm thinking of is, damn, I don't want this. My sister, I gotta be honest, she's not ready to have a baby, you know? But at the same time now, it's time to get busy and figure it out. My big sister, Ariel, she has a baby, right? But that's my big sister. She exactly 1 week older than me. Her birthday, April 17th, my birthday, April 24th. Literally 7 days apart. And ever since we've been little, Ariel holds it down for herself. And when she had my niece, Aubrey, she holds it down. So, you know, I pick up Aubrey, I hang out with her, take her to the park, take her to Walgreens, let her buy what she wants, little stuff like that. But I know that I'm not going to get a call from my sister saying Aubrey needs some shoes. if I come by with some shoes, cool. But she not gonna call me like, Aubrey needs some shoes, I need some money. Because she holds it down, she figures it out for herself. Ellie Vaughn, the 21-year-old, I'm pretty sure I will be getting calls like that. And if I don't get calls like that, it's because she's gonna have too much pride to open her mouth. So I'm gonna come over and the baby not gonna have things that it necessities. Baby got on 5 pairs of socks instead of a pair of shoes. So it hit a lot different to know that I'm about to be a uncle to my baby sister, right? That's why I said we having a baby together. It wasn't no incest. I hope you thought it was funny. I hope it got your attention. But no, not what you was thinking. But back on a serious note, I'm worried that, I'm not worried, but now I'm like, wow, the family's about to expand. We don't talk to our mom. She abandoned us. When we try to reach out there, I've gotten past it, but when I was 21 like my sister, I would seek to do that as well. You know, like get my mother's approval or fix our relationship or wonder if things could be better, and it never really succeeds. And as looking back on it, it never really was there. Mom was never the attached type, and if she was, it's like she would tee you up. She would give you hope, right? It's like putting a golf ball in the ground on the tee shot. She'd give you hope. Then you like, bow! Hope that wasn't too loud. Smack your ass 300 yards down the fairway. Then you like, oh my God, I thought we was in love. No. I'm about to play golf with your head, you know, with your feelings. And I'm like, damn, will this continue? My mom don't even want to hear from my sister. She's been reaching out, texting her. I'm pretty sure she's heard through the grapevine that my sister is pregnant, and she don't even want to talk to her. She can't even put her feelings aside and you know, because now it's like, damn, I got a grandbaby, right? Now, me personally, I'm not expecting her to magically change. Like, I know better now at this point in my life. I've been doing too much studying, too much working on myself, too much time in nature where I just get to think instead of hanging out with boys and always around music. So I'm already knowing, like, it's probably a good thing that you don't get to hear from mom, because she might pull a grandpa. What's a grandpa? When my mother was 16, she got pregnant. My grandfather and her aborted the child. Obviously, she's a minor. She can't get an abortion by herself. My grandfather said, listen, I don't want you to have no babies. They went and had a baby. 6 months later, she get pregnant by another man who was my father, Jerome Sr. Rest his soul in peace. You know what my grandfather said to her? You a fuck up. I knew you was gonna fuck your life up. Okay. She has your grandson in her belly, her seed. She's a mom right now, unless y'all going back to the Planned Parenthood. She's a mom now. Everything that's happening in her body, the way she's feeling, the food that she's consuming, her emotional state, it matters now. At 5 weeks pregnant, yes. I've been doing my research. I had to get better. So Maria, my mother, is doing the same thing my grandfather did to her. And that's why she traumatized us so much and abused us. Because that's what her stepmother did to her. My mother is nothing more. That's why I forgive her. She is forgiven. I let it go. All right? She's nothing more than a child of an alcoholic who grows up and becomes an alcoholic. My aunts, Nene and Denise, they don't, my auntie Nene, well, her kids don't really, they good kids, so they don't really have a reason to get beat. My cousin Evie, she is a nice, sweet girl, you know, no reason to get beat. Ivan, the boy, my godson, yeah, you know, she might have to pop him in the head a couple times. My aunt Denise, who has my cousin Delon, who was like my brother. We was raised together because I spent so much time under Auntie Denise's, and I call her Ma. I don't call her Auntie Denise. It's like I call her Ma. They had to teach me to call Maria Ma. It's so deep, y'all. And I'm just sharing my story so y'all can know like where this grind comes from and why I do what I do. This is not quite a pitch. This is just me sharing. So, back to the topic. You know, I rant a lot, lost my train of thought. My mom is doing the same thing that her father did to her. Like, I had to even forgive my grandfather for that. Like, Grandpa, I know that she was acting a fool, right? Having sex, making babies, and I'm not even wearing protection. Clearly, she getting pregnant. But why would you tell her you ain't shit, you a F up, and I knew you was gonna F up? Like, why would you tell somebody, I knew you was gonna F up? Damn. Now my mama might resent me because you're her father. She wants to be the apple of your eye. But he said, we ain't taking this one. You having this one. And I guess she couldn't find nobody else to take her, or she did, you know what I mean? She said, all right. So now my sister pregnant, and her mama don't even want to. My mom, she love the abandonment card, right? She love the abandonment card. Don't call me, right? Now, I'm not saying it was always horrible, but guys, for every one good time, it was about 9.8 bad times. So this call has literally made me not just an uncle, but a father. How my aunties, it's so symbolic how the holograph of it. I have two uncles. They just my uncles. They not my father figures, you know what I mean? I mean, in a sense they are, but no, not really. They my uncles, you know what I mean? They the fathers of my cousins. My aunts, those are like my mothers, especially Denise. Like I said, Auntie Nini, maybe not so much, but she teach me a lot. She's more like an aunt, I gotta say. She's more like an aunt, you know what I mean? But my aunt Denise, bro, without her, I would have been alone. I would have been lonelier than I was, man. Lonelier than I was. So now I'm looking at this like, what if I don't step up to the plate like my aunt Denise did? It's time to stop drinking officially. No more, okay, all right, you know, stopping for 7 days, stopping for 30 days, you know. Guys, in the last 12 years, since I left my mom home under them horrible conditions, the longest I went without alcohol was 30 days in 2015, the first time I got in trouble with the law for alcohol. And I had to call my Jewish lawyer, Goldberg, SVG, from Chicago, to come get me out the jam. I mean, to bail me out the jam. I was already out, but let's go see these judges together, boss. All right, 30 days. Second time, a year later, guys, I do it again. I went to the liquor store when I left the station. All right, I didn't go to jail. I just got, you know, I ain't go to the county jail. I just went to the police station. I left the station, went straight to the liquor store. 2017, my girl Tad, she been grinding for 7 years with me, and it's like my head it's not clicking. She's starting to think I'm special. I spent 10 months because she pretty much left me. She was still in the picture, but that emotional attachment and that affection and that twinkle in her eye, it was gone. The rose petal glasses, they was off. I spent 10 months sober then. Baby, come back, baby, please. It was never ever the same. And since that time, here and there, I'll do 30 days here, 21 days here, 7 days here, 3 days here. But alcohol has been a big, huge, important part of my life. And to be completely honest with you, it's cost me a lot. It's not about to cost me this baby. And it's not about to cost me my future with anybody who my story and my message resonates with, because I got to practice what I preach. I'm going to be honest with y'all. That's a lot of reason I don't be shooting videos. Hey, I'm Coach J and da-da-da. And, you know, I'm here to help you get to the next level and get a clear vision for your life. Okay, Coach. Did you drink this morning, Coach? Let me call you back. That's why I don't want to be a perpetrator. But now, and I'm going to share this off the top. You know, my aunt told me first time I was getting sober, she said, you know, keep that to yourself for a little bit. Now, I'm going public announcement with this one. And I'm going to keep it 100 because, listen, it can't be in my life. It can't. I got a baby on the way. And my sister, she live in Chicago, the South Side, right? So I got to get her out of the South Side for one. But she probably going to want to stay in Chicago. It gets cold here. Cold. That mean they going to need big jackets. They going to need jumpsuits, thick ones. They going to need boots. It just got real, y'all. It just got really real. I'm literally about to have a baby. It ain't even my damn baby. My sister just put me in it. She just gave me a baby. So, I share that to say with y'all that I'm going to really share my story, my journey, addiction, trauma. And then, you know, that's the dark side of it. And then the bright side, get into the next level. A huge part of me is excited, though, because so many people that I know who I admire, their achievements, their success, they said it wouldn't have happened without their kids. From millionaires to just my big sister, Ariel. She said, I wouldn't be working this hard. You wouldn't see all this shit around here if I ain't had her. I'd probably be on the west side selling weed and being dumb. She had Aubrey. She moved to Georgia for a little bit just to detach and plug in. Then she came back. She was right. It's like she went to rehab when she went to Georgia. It's time for me to live my purpose. And that bottle, I just think about that baby that's on the way. And I can do it. When my girl left me and I went and I saw her that one day and I could tell that twinkle one there, boom, I put that bottle down right away. Babe, I'm 2 days in, she good job. Babe, I'm 30 days in, she good job. Babe, I'm 6 months in, she good job. But it was too late. It can't be too late for this baby I'm about to have, man. Can't be. And the reason I say I'm a dad is because the dad is already a deadbeat. I say, well, how about the dad, sis? It's like, oh, he's verbally abusive. He's mean. Damn. It's like the history repeating itself. My daddy used to beat my mama. That's why my mama, like, she's such a abuser, because she was abused her whole life. All she did was become an imitation of what happened to her. My aunties, they went the whole other direction. They said, I ain't, the child of an alcoholic. My mama became the alcoholic. My aunties, you couldn't give them $1 million to have a sip of wine. I ain't even say no hard liquor, no beer, a sip of wine. It's that same thing in our family with trauma and abuse. And my grandfather, being a Haitian immigrant, he allowed it to take place because to him, you are a kid. You stay in a child's place. Grandpa, oh my God, Grandpa, all you know is get money. Sell his jewelry and buy Rolls Royces. In the South Side. Man, what you driving a Rolls Royce for in the South Side, Grandpa? You need to get your shit together, bro. But I can't judge. Let me take that back. I need to get my shit together. And it's going down. And this call that I just got, that I'm pretty much about to have a baby with my sister, got me ready to go. And again, baby steps. I suffered from wanting to be perfect because of my childhood. When I didn't do it exceptionally well, I'm talking about A+, my mama wasn't happy, right? When she told me go clean that house, if she couldn't eat off that floor, it was gonna be a problem. So it's like I'm always trying to be perfect. And then the other part of me, the fear part, like, man, I don't wanna fail, because if I fail, if that floor not clean, she finna, boy, your life finna be miserable. She finna whoop your ass. Then she's going to be neglectful in her emotions to you. You're going to become her instant slave. Okay? Every little thing that needs to get done, she's going to tell you to do it. Put my socks on. Damn, I know I'm in trouble, but I got to put your socks on, G? Yes, it was bad. But hers was, honestly, just as bad, if not worse. So I guess in some sense, she didn't move the ball, but she still caused a lot of damage. It's like you totaled your car. She was totaled at a level 10, and we got totaled to a level 7.5. The car still totaled. It's just on this car, we can take more parts to the junkyard than we can on that car. Guys, I don't want to keep y'all day. The sun is going down. I just want to enjoy a little bit more of this. I'm digesting this, but again, I'm sharing this with y'all because I believe that my life is here to contribute, and I've always been that way. I love team sports. I don't see how people could play golf. It's one-on-one. It's just you and a golf course. Like, no, I want a squad. I want a gang. You feel me? What y'all on, man? Who winning? We are. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my mama isolated me so much, I kind of went, like, I got to figure this out for myself, right? I lost sight of who I was. And we're going to talk a lot about this, guys, because I'm about to start my coaching industry, coaching company. I have to, and it's not about, oh, I got to go make money off y'all to go sell. Like, no, go live your dream and go let that dream make you money. Come on, man. Imagine if you was LeBron James, like, you get paid millions of dollars for shooting jump shots. I hate to use an athlete. Imagine if you was Elon Musk and you get paid billions of dollars for building stuff, inventing things. That's pretty dope. Do it come with some BS? This is life. Like, you know, you got to cut the grass and get rid of the weeds. It's a part of life. But I'm making money off something I don't really like. Guys, I done made $3,000 in 2 days. 2 days in the industry that I'm in. It's limitless. I have a tournament coming up soon. If I win it, I'm going to make 2,000, maybe 2,000, 3,000, I don't know, in 2 days. It's profitable. Mind you, you can get around taxes. And I don't have to work all day, guys. I work 4 hours, 4.5 hours for one job. Am I happy? No. Why don't you go coach home? Why don't you go get your life cleaned up, which I already have in a lot of ways. Reading the books on understanding my mom's sickness and mine. In the same way that this has been, it's just coming, it's bullshit rolling down the hill. In a lot of ways, I'm like my mom. I'm like, okay, I work every day of my life. Look at my bank account. Sometimes I'm like, it ain't sitting right. My girl, I promise I'll never hurt nobody the way my mama hurt me. I'll never woo-woo. I broke that girl's heart. One day I looked at her, I said, why you break my heart? She said, Jerome, you started this. And by the way, you shattered mine. Oh, yeah, well, you right. I did. I did not create the right situation for this. And as the man, you're kind of the leader. You know, you kind of the captain and your girl the co-captain, so to speak. You know what I mean? I'm not like against women or something, or, you know, don't like feminists or nothing, but you know what I mean. As the man, bro, you got to step up and lead. And your woman, if she really ride with you, she gonna ride with you. If you a man and your girl leading you, that's kind of weird. Now, in some areas, obviously, there's different things. Like, you know, your woman make babies. Your woman, she might be making more money than you. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, bro, you got to lead. And I was not leading. We was codependent. I burnt that girl out. That's what my mama did. That's what my mama continues to do to people. And now my little sister, she pregnant, right? She's finna have this baby of ours. And she like, no, it's gonna be good. I said, or when that baby crying and that baby getting on your nerves and you gotta pay for this and you can't even pay your cell phone bill, and maybe that's not a good example as an infant. You don't have no food in your stomach and the baby don't have no milk. Daddy coming over here smacking you up while the baby 1 year old. I can't do that. My auntie didn't do that for me. So for me, it's not about me no more. It's been about me for 12 years. Me. Jerome. Victim. I'm done. And I just wanted to share that craziness with y'all. But it's also awesome news. I'm excited. And today, she's due April 17th, which is our big sister's birthday, a week after my birthday. So I'll be celebrating my niece's birthday a week before mine. We probably celebrate together. Let's all tee up and go to Miami, man. Let's all tee up and go to Colorado. Go to Aspen. Ooh, y'all getting money. Y'all going to Aspen? Let's go to Texas, man. Let's go see the world. Let's take the kids to Disneyland. Let's go take them to Wisconsin Dells. My mama didn't take me nowhere. She took me on like one ski trip my whole life in Michigan. Michigan's like 4 hours away. Whenever I went places, she sent me on an airplane there. Go to New York. Go to your grandma's house. She sent me away. It was never us making memories. So now, I hope you feel me. It's 30 minutes. I don't like when I'm past the 30-minute mark. You know, I just don't want to be long-winded. But if you just save it. If you're busy, save it and come back and finish it later, y'all. Today's August 17th. The baby is due in 8 months. Now we know due dates don't always hit, but it's a freaking projection, right? You need those in life. So it's time for me to get busy. 8 months. I'm an uncle. Wow. So I love y'all. If you resonate with this message, man, do me a favor. Leave a comment below. I'll get back to you. If you know someone who will resonate with this message, share it with them for me. All right? And if you really want to get to know me and work, not work with me, but follow me, at some point get to work with me. But right now I'm working on a lot of things in the office before we open up shop. Subscribe. Like, subscribe. And obviously, if you like the video, do me a favor and like it. Again, it's your boy Coach J from Manifestation Master. I can't wait to see this growth process take place and to share it with you. And years down the road, look back on all this and be able to share with people. It's possible. It's possible. So again, we're talking about everything. Identity, addiction, life, and ultimately how to grow in this thing. So much love to y'all. Wherever you at in the world, you have a great day, a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.